People are still heating themselves. So we're also doing a bit of an experiment at the same time. Seeing if this not having any heating was causing, you know, more deaths than we needed, basically. But yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on things. It's one of these things where if this works out and this is a little experiment we can do, then we can kind of arguably keep villages going during the winter, which is kind of one of the biggest issues that we've had. So what I am going to do is make sure that we've got the heating overlay on. Interior temperature overlay. These guys should be okay, but it's just making sure. And there's obviously a bit of a worry when you see that they drop their workers a little bit. I'm like, ooh. But generally it seems okay. Because the good news is that these are staying hot as well, which should then in turn keep these guys kind of warm, etc. Because I think the issue is when you have buildings that, you know, require heating and you're not heating them like we were doing with the, you know, you see these guys over here, the country club and the kindergarten, then people were getting ill even if their house was warm, so it was killing them off. And I think that was a huge problem for the villages. I mean, we were having the issue and we weren't keeping the town warm either, which was a kind of huge problem. Now, something I did have a thought about, though, yeah, something I have had a thought about actually, and I'm just thinking about it now, it might still be perfectly viable to do, was building a bridge. We want to access, you know, this kind of area here. We want to build a road up this way so we can maybe, you know, build some more housing and kind of connect the city up. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but I was wondering if what we do, I was trying to build a bridge over the railway lines last time. What if we build a railway bridge above? The problem is, there's no real, you know, modern... It's not too bad, I suppose. Because the thing is the curved bridges that we can have are... So I think what maybe we want to do is actually raise this terrain up. yes, it's raised, but what that will mean is in the future, if we want to build tunnels, I mean, they are maybe too short, fuck. Well, in the future, if we want to build tunnels, we can expand it out from there. It doesn't take up loads of room. I mean, this is the thing that, you know, train lines do. They do this, you know, build this kind of tunnel area, etc. So it's all fine. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Right, let's go back to what we're actually looking at here, which is population. We've had some people leave, and I think that might be from the village, but that's not too bad. We've had a few deaths, but again, nothing too exceptional. Was it from the village? I think so, but I think generally the village is maintaining itself. So I think our little experiment has proved that you can kind of keep the villages alive even without heating. It's the buildings that they go into that's going to make them ill, and if they go into those buildings, and that's what's fucking them up. Why is this not built? We still need bricks. And this is missing wood at the moment. I bet you it's because this is getting it now. Right, let's stop this again. I thought we had it kind of nailed down, so I didn't need to worry too much about it. Kind of annoying. Right. So, what I want to do as well is, I mentioned this before, I want us to set up a new area of Dianva. Now, there is a bit of iron over here. Not a lot, but there is a little bit. There's better iron elsewhere. Actually, there's better iron up near Dubravia or whatever, so we could maybe build some iron mines there. We'll think of another. You can see that terrain kind of gets a bit high. Now what we can do is we can kind of keep that like it is if what we do is level the terrain out around here. One that kind of goes out here. We might build a bit of a roundabout actually. There is a roundabout. Here's one. Actually, it'd be easier if we do it ourselves. I might do it with dirt roads first, and then we can build over the top of it. Okay. So, build a roundabout, build a bit coming along here, and then like up into this pit here, as well as maybe a bit coming along here. Like so, and then if we move out a little bit, show you what I'm thinking in a minute. So we're kind of expanding Dianva, this is the plan. Dianva, at least this is expanding Dianva. That's the thing. It's to make it look like, hey, look, Dianva's an actual city with two sides rather than just this one. Obviously, from way back when, you were kind of panicking a little and trying to get people to work in certain spots. So, yeah, we'll see. Right. We will leave this just as we're kind of dealing with a mild issue, a mild disaster. We're still overall more population this year, etc., but it seems to be just stagnating just a little bit. So we will leave it just at this point. I might just, like, not demolish that, but just close it down so people don't go and work in there by accident. Especially with that as well, don't need that many people there. So yeah, we will see how things go. And hopefully... I'll take this. The only problem is, people are without power, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll leave it here on the eve of, as I say, hopefully not a disaster. Hopefully we can come out of this okay. We'll restock the food, and once we've got a bit more food in here, we'll be okay. I think that's what the problem was. It was a little bit worrying, not gonna lie. But I think we spotted it handily. It does mean we need to look at our, our fields and our production on grain and things, but again, it also means what we might need to do is look at getting a proper factory for grain and food in the city. Because we've been kind of working with not really enough workers in the villages to kind of keep the food production going, so we might need to you know, go forward. So anywho, we'll leave it here for the time being. We'll be back with another stream next week for you know, workers. Might even have a stream for War and Pacific this weekend as well. Lemkova exists, exactly. It's existing, it's surviving. We made it through the difficult thing. Sorting out food is not going to be a problem. It was the winter that I was worried about, and we actually, I said 500 people, you know, I don't think, I mean, what was it overall? So this year, add on November to 1st of March, say, we didn't actually lose any population. We increased it by 250. Yes. But yeah. So we'll see how it goes. This is the thing, this is what's so annoying, is you see that, like, it's 100% satiated, but then someone will not have food or something. I mean, it could not be food, it could be something else that's causing the problem. But I think it is the food that is the issue. As I say, I wish you could see how people died, etc. I do need to make more agriculture. What will be nice is when we get combustion engines and we can start building large farms without requiring villages and things like that. But we've got all this gap in here between currently what's called Tamovnia and Dianva to build, you know, those farms and things like that. And yeah, it should be fine. We've got this area as well, so we definitely will have farms and fields and stuff like that. So yeah. So thank you very much everyone for watching. If you've enjoyed and you don't, hit that follow button. If you're watching on the YouTube, please like and subscribe because it does help with the outreach of the videos. And also come join us on Discord for both Twitch and YouTube. The links will be down below. So yeah, come check us out and come join us and say hi. Until next time, have a wonderful evening. See you all soon. Bye.